Hey, welcome. This is the second episode of, I guess, me doing this Let's Play type of thing. What are we looking at today? We're looking at Moonlighter. So, Moonlighter is a game my buddy recommended to me a while ago. And the Steam winter sale came by, and I decided to pick it up for $5 or something bucks. Now, I am going to start a new save. I only put 30 minutes in it. Reason being is I had recorded an episode, but I was having some crazy audio issues. I still might, but from what I've recorded and listened to, it sounds way better than it was before. I'm still kind of new to this. Well, kind of. I am new to this OBS recording myself thing. This is something I've never done before. I mean, I did one. I was playing Ballistic NG last time, but now we're doing Moonlighter. Switch it up a bit. Let's do a new game. Do the hard recommended difficulty, and go for it. Among the stars of the night, there is a land as old as imagination. One night, mazes full of extraordinary treasures and deadly creatures appeared in this land. They called them the dungeons, strange, ever-changing ruins of unknown lands. Soon a village of the slightly curious took root near the dungeons. This they named Renoka. Among the settlers, two groups shine brightest, heroes and merchants, glory and riches. But the dungeons proved too dangerous. They were soon closed as too many lives were lost in their depths. Life became hard for the town, especially for the young owner of the oldest shop, Will of Moonlighter, long dreaming of opening the mysterious fifth door of the dungeons. Alright. So right now I'm just sipping on a pumpkin spice latte amber. I got it for Christmas. And I'd enjoy it. Got a little tutorial thing here. I've already done this portion. Basically, you can roll over gaps, the left trigger, and roll through enemies using the left trigger. You can jump over attacks and use E button, your weapon. R to heal. I grabbed a couple potions from ours here. Yeah, it's a shame when I was playing this earlier, the audio didn't work out. Oh well. I guess it's just part of the process. Use the left bumper to quickly loot everything from a chest. Ouch. Oh right, this is the scripted death sequence. Forgot. When I first played this, yeah, I screamed. Like, wow, I'm terrible at this game. But no, it's meant to happen. There's Will. And there's this old man. Old man Zenon.
What a sorry-looking kid. All alone now. Rest for a bit, Will. I have you now.
I don't do voices, by the way. I only do, like, 3 voices, and one of them's my own. The other 2 I don't know, because all my voices sound the same. But I do it for fun, so... Shrug. Sorry.
Even as a mere child, barely able to walk, you were curious of the dungeons.
Yes, I drew that. Or Will Moonlighter did.
There is no doubt you carry the same obsession as old Pete. Morning, boy. Did our little merchant bite off more than he could manage? Will, listen to me. The hard truth is this. You are the last of your family, the only one left to run Moonlighter. You can't keep pushing yourself like this. Risking your life on this fifth door nonsense is foolish. Just leave it. Find some artifacts, then use your pendant to get out of the dungeon. And for Crater's sake, stop using that broom of yours, daft boy. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this.
I appreciate the Zelda reference.
It's mine from back in the day. Use it. I have little need for it now. Now then, get up. You're wasting light. Can't have you neglect the shop all day. Let's see if I can get through your hard head some of the tricks that I picked up from your grandfather so many years ago.
Oh, thanks, old man.
Successfully selling your merchandise takes knowledge of 2 things. You must know an item's value as well as its demand. Come now, open the shop up and allow the customers in.
Full day to open up the door, and then people come in. Hi, hello, how can I help you? Nice backpack. Got literal books strapped to your back. So I haven't really had a chance to tinker around with gathering items and selling them.
Did you see that? Best expression you can hope for. The item wasn't too expensive for them and not so cheap for you to lose profit. Be sure to pay attention to your customers' expressions. That's how your grandfather always knew if his prices were fair.
Yeah, but what if someone is lying to me? Also, I know how to run the shop.
I don't think I need to tell you how that item was obviously overpriced. Lesson learned. Finally, be careful selling a popular item too much. If you flood the market, you will have to offer cheaper prices on your wares. Point is, charge higher when something is in high demand and in low supply.
Yeah, just like real life, right?
Take out your merchant notebook. It should hold all the information you have gathered on discovered wares and artifacts.
Right. Okay, hold on.
Would seem the sun has fallen for the day. I'd best head off. You will pick up more on your own. Restoring this shop to its full glory, that responsibility falls to you, not I. It's in your blood, Will. Make us proud. In the meantime, why don't you try out that new sword of yours? Dungeons are more perilous at night, but one can always find better artifacts. Just don't dive too far, and use that pendant, boy.
Thanks, old man. Zenon. Oh, okay, I'm outside.
Go on now, these weary bones of mine must rest.
Okay. Dungeons. So this game has a very, very nice art style going on. I like it. I guess this would be my type of game because of the roguelite elements. Seems like every time you go in a dungeon, it's randomized. Got myself a sword and a shield now. I think I can left bumper to switch if I wanted for some reason. Sword swinging is a little slow for my liking, but I'm gonna assume that's something I can upgrade later on. Hopefully. Or at least get more powerful weapons. Could be a deliberate design choice, I'm not actually sure. It is, after all, starting weapon. At least it feels better than the broom. I think the sword you get in A Link to the Past on the Super Nintendo has a little jabbing motion, but once you get the second sword, in A Link to the Past, it does a bit of a sweep motion. So I guess as an instinctive habit, I tend to kind of stand on an diagonally to an enemy. I could be wrong. I could just be making that up. Not intentionally, of course. It's just I remembered.
To a person of hopefully far better luck than I, my time is short. I took injury from the strange creature across the room. My pendant all but shattered from the scuffle. Check him out, though. I'd say I've fared better than he. He caught me spying on him near the Guardian's room. He dropped a couple items, fled. One of which is this map? Diagram? Whatever it is, I was right. They called me crazy. Said old Crazy Pete done gone lost his marbles. But I was right. Each guardian of a dungeon must possess a key of sorts. All of them linked to that giant locked door outside the dungeons. The 5th door of Renoka. Sadly, I won't be around to see the door open. To whoever found me, I apologize for the smell. But the diagram should be around here somewhere. Please, open the 5th door of Renoka. These dungeons are not what they seem. Grandfather!
Like I said, I don't have many voices. What's a monster voice? Well, let me take a sip of my pumpkin spice latte amber while I think about it.
Big boss gonna kill me. I suppose to let them all out. Now have to chase this
That's not a monster voice.
Now have to chase this weird creature that stole my stuffs. Ah, big boss gonna be upset with little me. Oh, this diagram, what could it mean? Never seen it before in my life.
And I don't quite know what this means, but I'm assuming if I get enough treasure, it activates the pendant and I can zip out of here. By holding B. Which is cool, so I guess you have a threshold, so you gotta go in, get enough treasure to justify leaving. Anyways, in terms of beer, I like lagers. A couple of my friends are into craft beer, and it can be a mixed bag. More on that in a second.
Ah, the young proprietor of Moonlighter has returned. You look intact. Finally learned to use that pendant properly. It's about time, boy. What are you holding? Is that a chart of the dungeons? That looks exactly like the outside of the dungeons? Where did you get this? You found old Pete? Dead. See? This is what happens when you chase what's behind that door. Leave it, Will. Just get the artifacts you need from the Golem dungeon, and look after Moonlighter. Now, I noticed some posts on the town board that may interest you. Some shops want to move in, attempt to revitalize this town. Apparently they need some startup capital first. Would be nice to see some new life in Renoka. Nice indeed.
He just cares. I'm gonna assume old Pete was his buddy who went missing. He's your grandfather. I'm assuming your character doesn't have parents. He's just looking out for you. It makes sense. So... yeah, I guess. I didn't really get a chance to mess around with it. But to my understanding, you can pay for people to move into the town, and I guess it gives you access to stuff. It looks like at the moment we can either get the Vulcan's Forge or the Wooden Hat. So, weapons or potions and enchantments. I wonder if this game has spell casting. That'd be interesting. Okay, so when I first tried this, I didn't realize these 4 squares here represented the table. A little bit confused, but it looks like you can have a max of 10 items per slot. Adjust the price accordingly. So it seems like you want the reaction with the golden eyes. So 100's a good price. So do 125. Let's try that. And then let's see what we got here. So we're just gonna look at the description. Very sharp stones commonly found on the bodies of ancient golems. Because it's a common item. Oops. Figuring out. Let's remove that one. Instead, sticks here. I think the sticks are also kind of common, as well as leaves here. So I guess I can always do $50 gold. I feel like that's overpriced for the teeth stone, the root, but I'm gonna do that anyways and see what happens. And there's the diagram. Just in case I want to store some stuff. I believe this game has some sort of crafting going on in it. So I probably should have at least a couple items stashed away. Maybe the rest I can just sell. But I'm not 100% sure yet. It looked like some of the descriptions when I glanced over it looked like it said craft. Which is interesting. So I guess maybe I wonder if luck can be a mechanic in this game, or if it's just all randomized. Okay, we're gonna open up the shop. Hates the price. Oof. Also hates the price. Okay. Let's just adjust that. Go with 10, sure. These are vines, you know what? Sorry, my finger slipped. I actually meant really low. Maybe he's just upset, I don't know. Hey. Hi. We'll try that. Don't see ya. Okay. One sale. Sticks are also overpriced. You know what? I should have known that. Then I risk my life. Just trying to make ends meet. Lower it. Buy my sticks? Please. Thank you. I need to eat. Better. Alright, close up shop. I'm all sold out of crap. Okay, perfect. Oh, have enough money to invest the town. Well, I guess it's either the town or the shop. Oh, hey, okay. Oh, you can really upgrade your place. Oh, shop level 4. That's expensive. Yeah, or dang. Extra health, extra space. Ah. I'm sold in a sale box will have a 75% discount. Interesting. Yeah, there's much I have to learn about this game. Go with the Vulcan's Forge. Because I feel like better weapons... Well, I just want to see what the weaponry is like in this. I like how he's patiently waiting just around the corner for me to just spend some money. Perfect. Again, I only know 3 voices. Aye, you must be Will, no? The one who requested my forge. My name is Andre, Forge Master Extraordinaire. If it's weapons or armor you seek, Vulcan's Forge is the place. And I don't have money for any of this. Suppose you can give me a discount? Okay, yeah, and I definitely do need parts. Yep, definitely need items to be able to craft these things. Okay, it feels like this game has a lot going on here. Alright.
Massa, my son, when I find you. Oh, Will, have you seen Massa around by chance?
No. Renoka. What a town. You, Massa?
Will, can we play tag next time I stop by your shop?
Yo. Dude, your kid's just around there.
Are you heading into the dungeons? Be sure to dig.
I don't remember what he sounded like before. Advantage of the hot spring if you find it. The water will soothe your aches. Downright revitalize ya. Oh, okay.
Will! I saw you in the dungeons earlier. Mister, did you bring me anything mysterious? People used to think artifacts found in the dungeon were created out of thin air. Just generated inside the dungeon.
The current shortage of golem artifacts is proving this theory wrong. Ah, this must be a fellow merchant. He too has a glowing pendant. Ari.
Have you found any new ultra artifacts in the dungeons, Will? I always found it fascinating how all the items we find in the dungeons appear to be from entirely different civilizations with unique cultures.
Yeah. Can I enter other houses? I cannot. Sort of always wanted to become a merchant, but I could never find a pendant. Most pendants used today were found when the dungeons were first discovered. Since then, finding a new one has become nearly impossible. Ah, so that's what makes me the chosen one. Because I have this cool pendant. Or if I get enough capital, I can just teleport out for some reason. Yeah, weird. Wonder what's behind this 5th door. Could it have to do with these other 4 smaller doors? Almost looks familiar. I wonder what that diagram could mean. Alright, let's enter the Golem dungeon. Yeah, I'm glad I actually gave this game a shot. I think it is up my alley. Don't know how I'll do with the whole selling stuff though. That looks like it could be pretty complicated. Today marks my first step into these mysterious dungeons. They were discovered not far from Renoka, a small and incredibly charming village just north of the crater. And they are quite a unique occurrence. Any number of adventurers may enter a dungeon at once, but no one will adventure together. These dungeons seem to build themselves around the one entering. A unique maze for each person, never the same labyrinth twice. One must ask though, no one is currently inside the dungeon. Does it even exist? Now these are the questions. Many right now are flooding to these dungeons for their treasure, completely disregarding the inherent dangers, the hostile creatures inside, just for some gold, some fame. But not I. No. It's all about the questions for me. Where did these dungeons come from? Why do they constantly shift and change? Why are they filled with unseen treasures? I'm not here for the what. I'm here for the how and why. No. I didn't want to read it again. Oh, back. Okay, there we go. Right, a little bit of exposition. I wonder what the crater is. The dungeons in the crater? It's been mentioned a couple times. Also wonder if this is the type of game where you can get bombs and just bomb walls. Like Zelda. Maybe. I mean, there's like rocks around. Oh, we'll see what happens. Wow, I'm getting my butt kicked. Oh, you know what? I have a shield. Okay, the shield doesn't negate. Oh my goodness. Please, let me live. Okay. Yeah, the thing I said I'd do where I attack diagonally, I was not doing it properly. Cool. Why? Why do our tools keep disappearing? Chambers full of precious stone are left untouched. But rooms and chests holding our most basic tools keep vanishing. So I guess it kind of just rearranges on you or something. I suppose if someone brought a bunch of stuff into one of these dungeons, like that tent with the first diary I found, I don't know, they leave and come back, they might never find it. What is that? That was weird. I suppose that's why no one ever found good old Pete. He died and he was just in a randomly generated dungeon. Or one of many predetermined dungeons, I don't know. Got in here? Loot it all, you never know, might be useful. Oops. I fall off the edge or something? Oh. Okay, perfect. Or maybe I have to grab it right away, otherwise it vanishes. I'll have to observe that. It was kind of close to the edge, it looked like it vanished as a result. Go! Oh, you punk. I need those rods. Well... That guy? Doesn't seem to be doing anything harmful. I was actually thinking they were... A little hovering person, creature, was going to drop it down the hole, but that didn't happen, so... All good. Because I didn't get a chance to really play this first time, I don't know what that is. Does that go to a different dungeon or a boss? That could be the boss. We'll find out in a bit. Roll over the gaps. Act diagonally. They can't hit me. Do I want to go in there? Could teleport myself out. I feel like that green stuff means something, I just don't know what. Okay. It's healing pool, a one and done type of thing. It looks like it's kind of losing its coloration. Pumpkin beer is good. I'm not really big in the whole craft beer scene. I have a couple friends who are into it. Oh my goodness, this hurts. Okay, maybe I can dodge over it. Oh gosh, wrong weapon. Okay, yes, that's the key. Roll. Roll. Okay, roll. 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 Ooh. Wow, that hurt. Got one potion left. Is there any juice left here? Hey, okay. And I think it's done. I'm gonna check that tree thing out first. Before I go through that green thingy. I'm guessing the green. Green is the exit. In case I didn't feel like teleporting out or something like that. Oh, it's like a different biome? Oh, and I guess you get different items. And what the heck is warping the map? Kinda making me nervous. There's some sort of invisible monster that's gonna attack me or something, or what? What's going on here? Oh, I could leave at any time. But, what the heck? Don't know what that means. You know what? Maybe I'm just missing something right now. Probably. Oh, strange. Okay. I'll come back to that later. My gamer instincts are telling me I'm missing something, because this feels like the type of game where I'm gonna have certain items to progress. So we will exit. Oh. activate it. Okay, there is a second level. And I guess I can't go back, so... Interesting. This is one of the strange devices that creatures dropped when they fled. Or, sorry. Shut up. This one's rich, actually. Almost quite literally rich. For every item you place into this device, gold of some perceived value drops out. It's great if you need to use your pendant pinch. The device looks like a mirror, so I'm just gonna call it the mirror, keeping it simple. Do wonder though, where do the treasures dropped inside go? And am I getting the best deal here? Okay. I like how this game describes what things do. Put stuff into the mirror, gold comes out. The note kind of cryptically said, hey, maybe you don't get the best price. What would one stick do? 1 gold. So definitely good for clutter of items that I'm not sure about, I guess. Do need to make money though, so is it good to just... Well, yeah, I guess this is... You would use a mirror for if you're full of clutter, but you want to keep progressing because... I guess I can't go back. Well, I mean, I could go back, but then I'd have to restart the dungeon. That's a prospect. Sorry if I'm like burping on the mic. Totally professional person here. You know what? Let's do the sticks. Do I grab a stack again? That 9 gold? 13. Huh. 1 was 1, so do you get more gold if you do a full stack? 14 that time. They're randomized? Oh, if I hold the button down, I can grab a stack. Huh. Stack must be placed left or right of... What? Don't know what that means. Left or right of bag. Ancient pot. So this is some sort of... Huh. Don't know what that means. Not yet, anyway. Interesting. Okay. I want to try to keep progressing. You know what? Let's... Oh, what'd I just do? Let's just leave. Did I lose a bunch of gold there? Don't know what just happened. Huh. I'll have to figure that out. I think we'll... Some of this ancient pot here. Try to figure out how much they're worth. Gosh, I'm gonna need more money though. Probably okay to sell stuff and figure out how much it's worth and just get some money going on. And then later on I can, I guess, just farm for more items. At the moment, even if I were to hoard all this stuff, I need money to progress, so I might as well just sell everything. No, I need some of these to craft, but I have money to pay the fees, so just do a bunch of items at 50. I know I can stash items away. Well, Also, because I lack experience with the game, I don't know how much everything is worth. Oh, did I just sleep until nightfall? I did. Oh, goodness. Okay, you know what? Sorry, I'm gonna just take it easy. I've had a rough couple days. I just found out my grandfather was dead and died in a dungeon, and just coping with that. I don't even want to talk about it. Mainly because I'm a silent protagonist. Hey, agreeable price. Terrible price. How do I know if that's a terrible price or if the person is just stingy? Oh, a fantastic price for that. Apparently. Cool. It's a good beer. Also a good price. Yeah, I know I keep attempting to go on a tangent about beer. Yeah, I don't mind craft beer here and there. It's kind of neat to just go to a brewery with a couple friends and just try all the wacky beers out there. Some of them can be surprisingly good, and some of them can be kind of questionable. But I guess that's just part of the fun of just trying something. But, nothing's wrong with it. Just a classic, cold, normal, normal beer. However, in terms of craft or wacky beers, I am a sucker for pumpkin beer for some reason. Now, I know pumpkin is just an overkilled October thing, particularly like coffees or... Well, I say overkill, but I guess it's really just... It's like a seasonal thing, right? And I guess I'm not really the biggest person of like pumpkin stuff. If I eat pumpkin pie, it's just to eat it with whipped cream, essentially. However, I found that if there's a beer with infused or made with pumpkin, I'm really into it for some reason. I have no idea why. It just tastes good. Another type of beer that I like is banana beer. I had it once, and it was really good, and then I could never find it again. Like, it was interesting. It smelled very dank, though. This particular brand, I can't even remember what it is. If I see it, I'll know what it is. But it smelt like skunk cabbage. Tasted really good, though. It smelled dubious. Anyways, what is a golem core? Sounds expensive. This powering crystal also sounds expensive. I'm gonna assume, unless I've sold something already, the price doesn't automatically list itself. So yeah, see what we get. Love the art style of this game. The characters just look adorable. To buy that. Oh, it's because I didn't put a price on it. Well, at least the game is nice enough to be like, hey, I'm just going to take this item for free because it's worth nothing. How about that? There, I just slapped a price tag. Do you want it? Oh, okay. I mean, I knew that's how much it was worth. Think I'm doing good? Presumably the gold sparkly eyes is what I want, right? And, you know what? Sorry, let me dip in the back here. Alright, shop's closed. Moonlighter is closed. Sorry, everyone. Good night. Hey, I made some good bank there. Maybe this isn't going to take as long as I thought it would be. The forge is ablaze and ready to craft whatever you may need. But now I need stuff I don't have. I sold it all. Yeah, I can see how this game could get pretty interesting. You go into the dungeon, you get some RNG, randomness, loot drop, collect a bunch of stuff, hopefully craft better stuff, rare stuff. Might even be a couple other layers of depth to this game that I'm unaware of. Probably unique encounters. Maybe secrets as well. I have been craving A Link to the Past. Definitely a game I'd like to play again. This is kind of reminding me of that. I mean, mind you, this is a completely different game. I can't remember the last time I played A Link to the Past. Probably would have been before 1996. Wow, I'm old. So, I was attacked by a moving rock today. Can you imagine? A rock that moves. I did what any sensible person would do in this situation, and smacked it right back. It shattered upon the ground, leaving behind a stone heart. A core, as we have come to call it. It's one of the many unique treasures that can only be found in this dungeon. Dropped by a guard unique to only this dungeon. I have to say, each of these dungeons have a very particular environment. A culture all its own. Okay, I get what you're saying. Basically, if I need certain components, I can only find them in certain dungeons. So, I might unlock other dungeons, but I might have to come back here, even after I clear it, farm for some items. Definitely would like some better weapons. Oh! Okay, what is this? And an exit portal? Is this meant to happen? Let's see what happens. I just don't know what this means. Wanderer dungeon. It's unfamiliar, so I feel like I'm in danger. Well, okay. Find out. Yes. Okay. Something I can't attack here? Awesome. Okay, so if I die, I lose whatever's in my backpack. Did I just happen to randomly find a secret portal, or is that just in the bottom of every pit? Huh. Okay, let's try that again. I mean, I think next time... I need to block more. I literally just said I need to block more. Oh, I'm gonna die again. Oh, radical. Try that again. Weird Deku area. Maybe it just has weird graphics because... just mysterious? Oh, what? Okay. Ooh, cool. Ouch. Did that make me drop stuff? Dang. Okay, well... oh, cool, a mimic. Except for the part where it's trying to kill me. Oh my goodness! Please! Sweet, sweet healing. Okay, trigger an attack. Attack you. Find. Training sword? Short sword. Why can't I say that word? Goodness. Okay, let's see what this one says. They are like moths. Like moths to the flame, I tell you. These adventurers. So many attracted to the dungeons. So many only feel the burn. Luckily, if you pass out into the dungeon from exhaustion or pain, it spits you out. Eventually. The messy ordeal. No one really knows what happens. But one eventually wakes up outside the dungeon, unless you're Will's grandfather, Pete. With only small traces of slime nearby and, well, any injuries they may have accumulated inside. Yes, some have left the dungeons never return, but plenty have stuck it out. Many enjoy the thrill of the fight, many looking for that big payday. There really is so much more to these dungeons, though. Okay. So why did going down that one hole result in a secret area? What was unique about that? I was just walking away. Oh god. You know what I'm forgetting to do? Dodge rolling. Oh, and of course use ult. I can do better. I just gotta learn how to play the game better. Okay, let's see. So is there just stuff randomly at the bottom of these holes? Are these just random cardboard boxes? The ground is just cracking for some weird reason? Like, how would I know? What determines that? Is it the graphics? Okay, so that's what that was before. If I see some green splorts, that means there's something down below. What did I... That has a green spark. Okay, this has a sparkle. Interesting, okay. If I see a sparkle, it means there's random items below. But if there's this, then there's that weird slime portal. Interesting. And also when I exit, there's a question mark. Now, is that because I already found it? Do I lose health when I fall? I wasn't paying attention before. Oh, I am full of stuff. Well, get some money out of it. Interact with this. Hey. This dungeon seems like it may have been a peaceful place at one time. Now it is a graveyard full of stone soldiers waiting for scavengers. Already read that, and then accidentally read it again. So is this a healing chamber right before that big golem guy? Yes, it is. Okay. Except this time it's doing a weird, bike thing. Oh, man. I with the inventory full of items. Cool. Maybe I shouldn't have been so greedy there. Oh, man. Well, we are reaching the 1 hour mark here. Hey, thank you for watching if you're still here. Or if you're not, thank you for at least clicking on the video and watching. If I post this video, I still haven't decided if I feel confident enough to post my videos online. So this could be all for naught, but I don't know. Maybe this is for someone out there playing these video games, and maybe that person's you. And if you like it, hey, awesome. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Well, I'm gonna go to sleep. Then I'm gonna go to sleep. Late. So, hope you have a good day, or morning, or afternoon, or evening. And thanks for being here. You have yourself a pleasant day, evening, and maybe I'll see you next time. Alright. Take care. Catch you later.